Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to the #1 channel on real estate. Now before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. And if you enjoy the video, be sure you subscribe to be part of the Daily Hit family. Now let's get back to the video. Buying a home is exciting, but it can also be very stressful. You have to find the right house in your price range, secure a mortgage, and get everything inspected. Even once you've found the perfect place to call home, there are still several things that could go wrong with the process of buying your dream home. So in this video, we'll show you 6 reasons why this fall might be a good time to buy. 6 reasons to buy a home this fall. The days are growing shorter, but the list of advantageous conditions for purchasers is likely to grow longer and longer. Following a terrible year for home shoppers in which many gave up in frustration, it appears that fall is prepared to bring some good news to those still looking or those who are ready to give it another shot. Here are 6 reasons why this fall might be a good time to buy a home if you're looking for one. Number 1. An increase in the number of homes for sale. One of the most common problems for purchasers has been long-term scarcity of available properties. According to Zillow research, prospective sellers delayed putting their houses on the market in 2020 and 2021 due to COVID-19 ambiguity. Their hesitancy coincided with a surge in buyer demand driven by historically low interest rates and increasing numbers of millennial and baby boomer buyers, many newly free to work from home. As inventories remained low, they slowly began to rise in August, fulfilling forecasts from a group of 100 real estate experts and economists that more homeowners would begin advertising their properties in the second half of the year as vaccination distribution improved. The panel, surveyed for the Q3 2021 Zillow Home Price Expectations Survey, also expects new home construction to add to the number of homes for sale. Number 2. The possibility of price cuts on older listings. When it comes to purchasing a home, the fall is traditionally when bargain hunters can get a great deal. There are generally fewer purchasers, and price reductions start to appear on listings that have been on the market for weeks or months. COVID-19 upended the pattern in 2020, but we appear to be heading back to more normal territory as of the fall of 2021. According to Zillow economists, a growing number of listed properties have seen price reductions over the summer. The share of houses with a drop in price increased for the 4th month in a row to nearly 1 in 8 homes, or 12.25%. from roughly 1 in 10, or 10.3% in July, according to Zillow. Prior to the pandemic, the overall proportion was 17.4% in August of 2019. If inventory rises as expected, price adjustments may provide more breathing room for buyers. Number 3. Slower price appreciation. After a year of rapidly increasing housing costs, the rate at which they're increasing has slowed. The decline is noteworthy given the incredible market during the previous year, even if the pace of month-to-month price growth appreciation remains in record-setting territory. For buyers, the end-of-summer easing could offer something of a breather. The panel of experts surveyed predicts that home prices nationwide will rise at an average annual rate of 5% through 2025, well below the current yearly appreciation rate of about 17%. Number 4. Interest rates remain at historic lows, for now. Low interest rates, especially if price appreciation is slowing down, enhance your purchasing power and make a house more affordable. The downward pressure that has kept mortgage rates near historic lows for so long is now showing signs of lessening, despite the fact that they remain at or below historic low levels. If your interest rate raises by half a percentage point, for example from 3% to 3.5%, your monthly payment would increase by 6.5%. The more expensive payment may not seem significant on smaller home loans, but it can add up rapidly on larger mortgages. For more than a year, interest rates on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage have stayed around 3%, and they've even dropped below that at times. Rates were much closer to 5% as recently as late 2018, and they consistently hovered between 7 and 8% for much of the 1990s. Try out a mortgage calculator to see how changing interest rates might influence your monthly payments. Number 5. Sellers may want to close by year-end. A house is not just a home where an owner resides and creates memories. It's also an investment that comes with tax ramifications. A homeowner may want to capitalize on a gain or loss during this tax year, so you can find homeowners attempting to make agreements in order to close before December 31st. Contact the seller and inquire about the reason for selling. Look for offers that provide incentives to finalize before the year is over. Businesses may also provide end-of-year discounts on major purchases, such as appliances, which can help reduce move-in expenses if the home's appliances are obsolete or not included in the sale. Number 6. Harsher weather can show more flaws. The colder months of fall and winter are ideal for detecting flaws, since they reveal the true colors of a home. For example, in the colder months you may check to see if the furnace is actually working or whether it's causing heating dead zones. You may also inspect for any potential flaws in the structure, as well as check for any drafty spots or structural problems that might go unnoticed by bushes and plants. It's preferable to identify any flaws in a property before making an offer rather than discovering them months after you've closed. In fact, the optimal time to carry out an inspection of your property is when it's raining and snowing because significant flaws are more likely to be noticed. Though there are many factors to consider when buying a home, fall might be a good time to buy for several reasons. The market is slowing down and prices are dropping in some areas. Meanwhile, interest rates remain low. If you're thinking of buying a home this fall, now is the time to do your research and get started on the process.